What's up, YouTube, and what's up, Hustle fam? It's your girl, She Hustle. Welcome to the Hustle Tea page. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if not, glad you came. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of an odd exclusive on a situation I've been following up on, and things are just getting to a level that I've felt the need to offer my services, no matter how small, to help somebody bring the truth or speak their truth to a situation. I'm speaking of a girl by the name of Lexy, on IG as Lexy Babyy, and I believe also on YouTube. She is a YouTuber who is in the middle of some controversy with another YouTuber by the name of Alicia, Arroyo. If you follow my page on Instagram or if you watch my videos on YouTube, I recently spoke about her in a video about Chrissy Danielle and the controversy that she had with Domo with posting baby Wick on his birthday, first and foremost. These opinions that will be expressed on this video are not necessarily my own. I have my own opinion. It's not my opinion being expressed in the video. I'm allowing this person to express their opinion, their truth, tell their side of the story, just as the other person has been allowed to tell the truth and tell their truth and speak their side of the story as well. Either way, this tea pours the same. So, a channel called Uncensored Locs recently did a 3-part interview. The 3rd part dropped today, or by the time you see this video, last night. That 3rd part focuses a lot on, at least in the very beginning, pointing out another person's potential mental health issues, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this interview with Lexy. I'm not going to get too deep into it. This will probably be a multiple part video simply because we had to cover a lot. Every time I wanted to kind of stop, there was a new thing that I needed to bring up. This is her truth. Hope you enjoyed the video. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to be notified for every time I post. And let's get into it, because here in Hustle Tea Land, you can respect the tea. You can get the hell away from me. So don't come for me, because I don't want to have to come for you. But let's get into it. I'm doing this interview because of the interview that got put out by Alicia Arroyo. Whole bunch of drama between y'all two. A lot like you, I went through the same thing where she didn't like my opinion. She blocked me. And it seems like she was doing that to a lot of people, but I think you had a different perspective because you had a longer friendship with her prior to that reporting of the Chrissy thing, correct?
I mean, to even say, I'm really ashamed because it's like, I don't do the drama and I don't do the mess because I have a life and I'm a professional. In real life, I'm a nurse. So for me, that right there, what she does for a living, which is gossip and drama, and that's her whole life. I don't do that. Even to say that we had a friendship, it makes me cringe because it's like I don't associate with people like that. People like that, meaning gossipers, people who take this YouTube thing way too far. We were talking about the Chrissy video, reporting it, getting it deleted. You don't know these people, so how could you, as a non-parent of this child, report a video that has nothing to do with you? Right. You want to be an and that was how I felt too. Yeah, like that's when things get weird. And so I said, this girl, her whole life is these people that she don't know. She got a problem. So I don't want to associate with that because that's not normal. Right. Okay. I know she's bitching that you followed her on her page and that you used to comment a lot. So how did you guys become friends? It was because I follow Domo and Chrissy, the page, the YouTube channel that they have. So all the YouTubers that talk about Domo and Chrissy and stuff like that, all the little YouTubers that do the topics of them, like I would see them. So I happened to click on her profile one time, her videos, and I liked what she was talking about. She seemed very genuine. I felt like, oh, she's really a real YouTuber. She's not, sugarcoating anything. She's like a real person. So I was drawn to her for that reason, but people You know, they appear to be whatever, but really get to know them, and it's like, oh, that's who you
Right.
are. Oh,
Right.
okay. I see.
Okay. And so did you just start commenting to each other, and you guys eventually just kind of branched off to a friendship after that?
Yeah, like I would always comment under her videos because I thought that what she was saying was dope. I would like her videos. I was like, oh, she's a real YouTuber. She's a real person with real opinions, and that's how that happened. And so after that, we exchanged numbers, and we became cool. Like, she became a cool associate. Like, she became real cool.
Okay, and that's one of the same reasons why I followed her too, because I'm like, okay, she seemed real genuine. She got a real opinion. You know, she don't seem to be kissing nobody's booty in this situation. And I was like, okay, well, let me keep following her. Did you guys speak a lot? Like, you speak often and stuff?
All the time, a lot. And as time would go by, it would be to the point where she would call me from work and I would actually answer. You know, she would call me while I would be at work, and usually I don't pick up the phone, but I would answer for her. You know what I'm saying? We had a good rapport, like always communicating, texting, you know, every morning. Good morning, how are you? I would ask her what did she eat for breakfast. It was really cool. Like, you know, she was cool, but I got to know her a little bit more, and I didn't like what I saw.
Okay. How long were you guys talking?
It was this year because she sent me like, I was like a winner for her competition. This little competition thing she did. Like,
yeah, I see she mentioned something like that in the interview she did.
Yeah, that was like in January or something like that. So it was this year. It's probably been just 3 months or whatever. This year, January is when I started to associate with her. Yeah, approximately.
So how long did it take for you guys to start like trust you enough to start like telling you personal stuff about like what was going on in her life with kids, you know?
Yeah, we started
to that point, you know, beyond like, hey, YouTube friend to girl, let me tell you about this.
Yeah. You know? We started associating like early this year, like probably January approximately. And then like February, March, or whatever the case may be, she started to like, you know, feel comfortable with me because I'm a real genuine person. To just tell me things that were going on in her personal relationship, her personal life, with her kids, with her significant other, with her spouse, because she's still legally married to a man. So, you know, she basically would confide in me about a lot.
Okay. Now, is that around that time she started telling you like about her, because it just came out all this time that she has had like a personal relationship with Domo Wilson. So did she share that information with you too?
Yeah, I don't know. She thinks that maybe she knows her, like they met face to face. You know, she acts like that, very, very attached to someone she doesn't know, which is really, really weird. But Domo basically saw her, I guess, supporting and advocating for her. And so Domo reached out to her, and she told me about how Domo reached out to her, showed me first, like, you know, DMs Domo would send her. And then later on, her and Domo started to message each other, and she told me they FaceTimed each other as well. So they had like a really... just kind of like a vlogger, YouTuber kind of relationship kind of thing.
Just kind of like a supporter.
Yeah, like your YouTuber, supporter.
Like,
thank you for supporting me.
Okay.
But then Domo started to tell her personal business, and then she would like send it to me, and I'm like, okay.
Because on the Uncensored Locs interview she did, she claimed that you were pressuring her for Damo's number. You were pressuring her, like, let me see what you guys are talking about. Let me see your messages. And, like, her main reason for saying that you guys fell out and she thought you guys were friends, she was like, well, you know, she was just mad because me and Domo had a personal relationship and she didn't have that.
She's so crazy.
Is there any truth?
She's nuts, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this YouTube stuff is everything to her. Like, she has no real life outside of this YouTube stuff. This is my personal relationship with Domo. What relationship? You never even met this girl face to face. What are you talking about, nut? Like, this is what happened. Domo had like a competition. She said she was going. Do you remember when she was like, she's going to
the giveaway?
The giveaway where she's going to
I joined.
She was going to listen. She was going to basically do the thing where, okay, an unknown YouTuber, she was going to, you know, get on YouTube with them and, you know, basically collab on their video with them, you know, an up and coming YouTuber collabing on their video, whatever the case may be. Domo was going to do that. So this is completely like free information and free content that I give people because I don't have a business account, so I cannot get paid from this because I don't have a business account. I didn't do no application to be, you know, a business person on YouTube getting money or for views on YouTube or whatever the case may be. So
and I think what it is they offer it to you when you get to a certain amount of subscribers, so people, and a certain level of like minutes viewed on your channel.
Right.
Then they'll send you the stuff like, hey, do you want to make money?
Yeah. So I hear a lot of weirdos saying, oh, you know, it's a new weirdo every week. Always talking about, oh, this is for clout, she's doing this for views. And it's like, okay, if I get views, how is that going to contribute to me? Because I'm not making no money off of YouTube. I don't do YouTube for money. I never asked Alicia to give me Domo's number. Never asked Alicia to give me, you know, Domo's personal information because I'm not a fangirl. I'm not interested in shit like that. Like celebrity, I live in Miami. Celebrities are here all the time. Domo's not even a celebrity yet. If I'm not asking for Cardi B's number, or if I'm not asking for the plug for whoever's number, it ain't gonna be Domo. So she has to shut that down. The reason why, going back to the competition, the giveaway thing. So let me give you the receipt. So basically, Alicia and Domo had a rapport, text message rapport, FaceTime each other, and all of that. At this point, Domo was telling Alicia about how Domo was sending Alicia information so that Alicia could put it on her platform to bash Chrissy and Mila. Like Domo was basically using Alicia to kind of like use her as an outlet to get negative information out there about Chrissy and Mila. They were talking about Domo was talking about her personal business, you know, how Chrissy is obsessed with her and all this type of stuff, like all these text messages that Alicia sent me. So since they had that rapport when the competition was coming out or whatever the case may be, for picking the up-and-coming YouTuber, the person that she was going to collab with, we just knew it was going to be Alicia because they already had a friendship with each other. So when she didn't get picked, that was like, we both were on the phone with each other, like, and even in the text messages, you'll see like the receipts, you'll see where it says, I was texting her, what are you doing? She was like looking at the people who won. And then I was popping off about that because I'm like, how you and Domo supposed to be cool? But it's like she didn't even pick you, you know. I think that because you basically advocate for her all the time, y'all talk on the phone, I thought that she would get picked. And I thought that was fake because I'm like, well, how the hell did she sit up there and tell you to release information about Chrissy and Mila? And bash them and stuff like that, and y'all talk about personal shit, but when this competition come out, she don't reserve your name to the side, you know, for this competition that
not for no part of it. So it's like you asking me to scratch your back, but
you're not scratching mine.
You couldn't scratch mine.
So that was so that was some fake shit. That was like, you know, strike one. That's when I started to look at Domo a certain kind of way. Fast forward to when the Jayla and Domo situation happened. When it came out that Domo was faking storylines or trying to fake a storyline. In our text messages, we were just talking about Jayla. We were talking about how she was, you know, Domo was being like fake or whatever because of the storyline thing that she, you know, when we found out that Domo was faking storylines, everything started to come full circle. Like, oh, so you didn't pick her for the competition. Now you out here faking storylines. So basically, the sole purpose of you texting Alicia and you trying to get information out about Chrissy Mila is to use Alicia. You don't really want to be cool with her. You want to use her platform to put out negative info that you can't put out on your own platform because you're a Domo. So that's when I said, Alicia, this girl is using you. And I said, well, guess what? This girl is using you. She didn't pick you for the competition, A. She came out with some fake shit with Jayla B. I mean, not with Jayla, but with Lou B. And then C, you realize she's giving you information to feed to her her followers. She wants you to use your platform to like blast certain people because she can't do it on her own. I said that. So basically, she can use you, but you can't use her. So basically, if I say all lesbians are hot melted garbage, and girls say niggas ain't shit, that means that the girls that say niggas ain't shit, they're like men folks, like they don't like men. At this point, I have realized that every single conversation we have is always about Domo, Chrissy, Domo, Chrissy, Domo, Chrissy. I'm at work, she's calling me about Domo and Chrissy. I'm at work, I'm helping people, I'm saving a life, and you're calling me about bullshit, you're calling me about drama and gossip. A friendship is not supposed to be based on gossip. Of course, friends kiki and stuff like that, but you gotta have some real life connection as well.